Hi friends, how's everybody doing? I put makeup on. It never happens. I'm playing a show tonight and it's cool because this is the first show I've ever played. So I'm very excited. It's like living out a childhood fantasy dream of being a rock star. So I'm super pumped for that. I have the most amazing bandmates, so it's gonna be so great. The first of so many to come. And this is why I wanted to talk about the power of your imagination. So, even 2 years ago, if you would have told me I'd be doing what I am right now, even with my business, healing, working with people, teaching, being the wisdom sharer, I would have been like, no way, I don't believe this. But I followed my intuitive knowing and I followed my higher self and my soul, and I really worked on myself, and I still work on myself all the time. And this is why it's so important to clear that mind and be able to tune in. The energy update right now it's chaotic. We're in this Cancer season. We're coming to the close of this Cancer season. Cancer is just the feeling. I'm a Cancer sun, and it's all about deep feelings. And when we expand, in order to expand, we have to dig so deep to release, and we have to surrender to what's going on around us instead of trying to control. And that's what so many of us grow up thinking, that we have to control everything around us. We're taught you control the external to change the external, and that's baloney. If you think of yourself looking in a mirror, would you put the makeup on a mirror, or would you try to change the reflection in like the mirror image of yourself? No, you would go and change yourself so that the reflection shows up differently. That is the perfect analogy for the world around you. What you see is a direct representation of how you perceive it. Because the person next to you, I bet you 100%, does not see things the exact same way you do. We all see through our lens of perception. And as we're clouded with trauma, or just like family dogma, religious dogma, political dogma, this lens gets cloudy with all these things, and we see through all this gunk. And that's why it's so important to clean that lens and constantly clean that lens. When you find yourself being cynical, negative, when you find yourself being poor me victim, giving your power away, that's when it's so important to go and clean that lens even more in that moment, because you are the projector of that lens. Like, you're projecting out and you're seeing back that projection of what's coming outside of you. And sometimes when not so good things show up in our circumstance, and I don't want to use that term because we give things outside ourselves meaning. So there's no good or bad. Everything just is. We give it meaning. As humans, we place meaning on circumstances. So it's so important to shift out of that victim mindset, shift out of anything that's holding you back, shift out of, I said we need to work on ourselves, but shift out of that paradigm where you're constantly needing to heal and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm like on the floor again. What's wrong with me? And shift into the mindset of what is right with me. What is right with me? How awesome am I? What is awesome about me? What am I stepping into? What am I leaving behind that's not serving me anymore? It is so important to do these things, because you'll never progress. You'll just stay in that same mud puddle your whole life, and you'll be spinning your tires in it like a car stuck in a mud bog. And who wants that? The world is about expansion. Our lives, we're meant to expand exponentially. And the only thing holding you back is you. And I will say that with as much love as possible. The only person holding you back is you. Nobody else is. Nobody's caused the drama in your life, the strife, the poverty mindset, except for you. You've held on to that. Release that now. Think about all the good things you brought into your life. And it was through your life. And I love that David, said, I am the love of my life. And that's so true. Become that love of your life. Because when you become that, it will begin to mirror back to you. Tell yourself how amazing you are several times a day. I find when I'm doubting myself, I just think to myself, I'm amazing. I'm awesome. And not in an egotistical way, but in a way where it's like, yeah, I am amazing. There's nobody like me. Nobody can replace me, because there's only one me and there's only one you. You have unique gifts. You have unique looks. You have unique everything. Your voice is unique. Your thoughts are unique. And you've been put here to be you. Only you. Nobody else. So if you take anything away from this today, start to realize how amazing you are and start shifting with that mindset. Shift into it. And when you feel, anxiety come up and you feel like you're not good enough and you have those limiting beliefs come up, just tell yourself, I'm awesome. I'm awesome. There's only one me. I was getting nervous tonight because I got to play in front of an audience and I'm lead guitar, right? So it's like, oh my gosh, if I screw up, blah, 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 blah. Well, no, I'm not going to screw up. Why would I focus on screwing up? Because then I'm going to screw up. I'm going to focus on how amazing I am, because when I jam with my band, we're so intuitive. We don't even really need to count into songs. We just can read each other's minds. It's energy. And that's what we're going to do on stage tonight. And we're going to rock it. And from this, we're going to book tons of shows. Just like with, when I work with clients, people come to me because I know I'm good at what I do. I believe in myself. I know. And this is what I want you to know about yourself. You are awesome. I know and I intend that everybody who comes into contact with me through my videos, just day-to-day life, anything, has an epiphany and heals. Dawn, we are playing at Broken City. My band's playing at 9:20 tonight. So Broken City is on 11th, downtown Calgary. So anybody in Calgary who's watching, come see my show tonight. If you'd like, this is my first time ever on stage, so it's gonna be not nerve-wracking, it's gonna be awesome. But you know what? I just want you to know how amazing you are. And I want you to believe that. And the only way you believe that is persisting in that knowing. No amount of weight that you lose or gain or muscle or makeup or hair is going to make you any better. It all starts within. You can be the fittest person or the most done up person, or like I do videos in my pajamas pretty much in the morning. It's all that belief in self. Like, who cares what anybody else thinks? Love yourself first and it'll begin to mirror back to you. Anyway, I gotta go feed my kids before I drag all my music gear up the stairs and put it in my car. So funny, I laugh because like 6 months ago, I didn't even know how to plug anybody who's a musician, I didn't even know how to plug my pedal board into my amp and plug my amp head into my speaker and my guitar. And if something went wrong, I wouldn't know, but I learned because I persisted and I believed in myself. And I'm like, I can run these, I can figure out what's going on. And it's trial and error. And this is how we grow, by trial and error. Your whole life has been trial and error to teach you where to go and where not to go. So quit choosing where not to go and choose where to go. And where to go is realizing how awesome you are. How awesome you are. Just step into that and know this about yourself. Know it. That's my hope and my dream for you. Anybody's looking for a little extra healing and balance and hasn't been to one of my healing circles, next Tuesday, July 26th, I'm holding a new moon circle. I am pretty booked up for the next couple months. So if you want a one-on-one with me, there's very few spots between holidays and clients who've already booked and just life. My schedule's dwindling with openings. So get in if you like. If not, come to the healing circle. They're awesome. They're a minimal investment and they're so amazing for balance, energy healing. For those of you who don't know, I am a Reiki master, I'm a pranic healer, I am a neuro-linguistic program specialist, I am a hypnotherapist, I teach meditation, I studied everything. I am a scholar, right? Like I want to learn everything. So come join me. I love you, love and light. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, David. Thank you, everybody who's been here tonight. I love you so much, and I will check in tomorrow and let you know how my show went tonight. Bye.